trauma that the children have to deal with for the rest of their lives. Knowing it's one thing if they were like even younger, where they would kind of forget. But the fact that they're teenagers or the daughters might be a little younger, they're going to remember that forever. They're going to remember that forever. So we just send our thoughts to the families, to her, uh, to them. That's all I want to say about that. Like, any thoughts on them?
You said Dr. Fight what now?
I say any thoughts there? Any thoughts there? I don't know what.
No, ma'am.
No, 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 sir. No, sir. Oh, okay. Well, so let's skip on from them. Then let's go to this next one. Let's go over here. Give me back that. Tina Campbell. Tina Campbell and what's the husband's name? Teddy. Now
Teddy.
let's give a little these two right here. Let's give a little backstory on this interesting couple here. Well, if you guys go back to what was it, 2014, 2015?
2014.
So 2014, Tina found out that Teddy was cheating. And not just cheating once, he was a serial cheater. But how many women did he end up having? She was like 8, 9. How many was it? It was a lot. So Teddy is a serial cheater. Well, anyway, Teddy has filed for divorce from Tina Campbell after they did this so-called did the therapy, and then did the vow renewal, then went on this tour, did this ministry tour of broken marriages, broken relationships, and all of this stuff, and then and secretly have been separated for almost 2.5 years, and then Teddy filed for divorce. So let's unpack some more of that. Why would Teddy be the one to file for divorce and not Tina? Because there's no way I'm gonna find out that you're a serial cheater and then say, oh, I'm gonna work on putting my marriage back together. What we have to talk about? What we got to talk about? You cheated on me with the nanny. That's the first one. Then after that, then I think it was another friend of hers. He just did the most.
First of all, they're not your friends.
Well, okay. Female acquaintances. Let me clear that up. So Teddy's been living in Chicago the last couple years, so they're not even in the same state. And then there's no spousal support. Apparently he doesn't own anything. Apparently Tina owns everything because it's like he's like, I'm not. The house is hers. Now I can't be mad at Tina because you were smart. You played the game right because you kept everything in your name, and Teddy didn't walk away with nothing. But also to me, you were on a come up when you met Tina. I think the oldest girl, you cheated because you had the baby mother in here in Chicago. I think you cheated on her with Tina, and then you also called fell in love or whatever, and you got married. So maybe this is, as they say, the karma coming back, like all these years later, considering the fact that you all still spent 25 years together. So would Dr. Fight or Brandon, would you either of you take a spouse back that has cheated, been a serial cheater? Would either one of you all do that?
No.
Dr. Fight, Brandon said no. She really wanted to say hell no. But Dr. Fight,
I'm one and done.
That's why I said he wasn't done. Okay. Yeah. The whole 8, 9 people. Man, you could have brought her back any kind of disease.
What? Let's go this far. Were you out there? You sticking over here, over there?
Yeah.
Then she found out after you drove her crazy, but then she shot up your car. All that. Mm-mm.
So coming from a man's perspective, Dr. Fight, what do you think possessed him to file for divorce after 2 years?
Right. It's Dr. Fight. Hey, Dr. Fight.
I'm sorry, I got another meeting.
That's because I know still too.
Let me say this.
Huh?
Let me say this. This is. I was going to talk about this story today.
Oh, okay.
So it's good that we talk about it now because I need to figure out my emotions about all of this.
Oh.
So my emotions are your very same question. Is my emotions about this based off of you being the cheater and filing for divorce, or why it took her so long to file for divorce that he had to? Like, where is my emotion standing from? And I really haven't had the chance to really explore all of that. But let me talk to my bishop real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll hang on that one while he goes. So did you hear Dr. Fight's question?
What's up?
Dr. Fight's question. He said he's been trying to process it. Trying to process the whole thing was like, as is to say, like, is he frustrated because it took her so? Why hasn't she filed divorce, basically, or why did he file for divorce? So what?
Because
I'm not. I'm gonna let you go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have it. I may have an answer. I think after a while he knew that she wasn't going to leave him. So instead of waiting on her to finally say she was done with him, he made the decision.
Okay, so if that's the case, if that's where you're going from, then what was the reason for him going on this like what 7-year tour with him, going on talk shows and saying they were healing and
7 years? I'm like, wait.
Right. So well, okay, well they've been separated for like 2 years.
Okay,
So maybe 8 years, 9 years. So my question would be, what was the point of it? Was he really trying to save the marriage or what? Because I'm trying to figure out too. Nobody would ever think to me, but I would say kudos for Teddy. Not the fact that he cheated, but the fact that maybe he said, you know what, I tried and I can't do this. But if it was up to her, we would stay in the same place for the next 20 years. And I don't really want that. I want to really like have peace and have fun in my life. So maybe was she the person that was always like, constant, remember you did so and so. Remember this is why we're on this journey. Is that something she probably could have been telling him repeatedly? And you get tired of that.
She did it on TV shows. I mean, I watched a few of their appearances. How happy do you think he was sitting up there while she's telling your story again for this amount of people?
Yeah.
I mean, it already it already played out on their reality show.
It did.
And then you're going out on this ministry telling people your story again. So people in the audience are hearing it. They went on Steve Harvey's show, people are hearing it. I mean, and he probably felt that he's like, it's like, this is her way to keep beating me up for the mistakes I made.
Okay.
Well,
so
here's the thing, y'all. What took so long? I mean, this reality show happened in what, 2014?
Yeah.
We're in 2026, and we talking about them now finally filing for divorce. What took so long?
And see, I'm thinking, I said maybe he said I embarrassed her so much that maybe it's up to me to try to fix this, and so I'm gonna put myself out there and take all the bumps and the bruises and the lumps.
Well, you ain't got to keep taking it up.
Well, that's why I said so. I'm kind of like when you watch Tina on the reality show, Tina's a lot. She was a lot. And I'm not giving Teddy a pass and saying that what he did was right, but I'm saying at some point, right, if you're gonna forgive that person or you're gonna move on to going on a tour about what I did, talking about that was never gonna be forgiven and forgotten. That's just my take.
Vic asked the question, could it have been a lavender relationship?
What is that?
You don't know what a lavender marriage is?
I don't. I had to do this to learn stuff. So enlighten me.
Well, so a lavender marriage is a male-female union of convenience.
I've never heard it called that before.
It's typically between, the elemental P people. It's designed to conceal their sexual orientation.
Oh.
This helps them blend into the social status of the world. So you have a traditional male and female. However, they live together. However, they both recognize that I'm lesbian and you gay, and so we don't. We have a arranged marriage where we look the part in public, but we kind of have our own sexual orientations.
But okay, that's interesting. But they have 4 kids together. Dr. Fight said a lavender marriage. I mean, I've never heard it called that. So a marriage.
First of all, Dr. Fighter said, I'm reading the comments, and Pastor Patterson said, could it have been a lavender marriage?
Oh, okay. Oh, because I've never heard that before, but they always. Okay, so if you're gonna talk about that, Tina could be a lesbian undercover.
Somebody said because he's gay.
I don't think Teddy gay. I think Tina might be, because Tina kind of,
Tina LaButch.
She a butch. Yeah, that's it. She a butch.
Pastor Patterson said that there have been rumors that he likes men.
You know what? Now, Pastor Patterson may have. I heard that rumor. Like when all the stuff came about the infidelity, I did hear that.
Okay, but if that was the case, why was he cheating with women then? If he's gay though, because they said it was a number of. She said women. It never said men.
The same reason Will still stay married to that freaky week.
not Will and Jada. No, come on, I can't deal with them today.
I'm just saying.
I cannot deal with it. So I
mean, but think about when you looked at them on TV. Did they ever really look happy?
Well, Tina put on a heck of a show. Tina always was like she was in love, like my man doing this and my man that. She always acted the part, like her man could do no wrong. So when she found out that he was cheating, her devastation was like just like off the charts. Dr. Fight, what you mean? You gave me some more.
I'm just eating. I'm on 2 meetings right now, so y'all pray for me. Okay. I got to give a report on this other meeting, but as soon as I get that report, I ain't got nothing else to do on it.
What the other one say?
Ted been a lavender marriage. He lives a different lifestyle. I mean, no, lifestyle you may have a point on because, okay, granted you all have been separated for the last 2 years, but you came all the way back to your hometown.
And the reports are saying is that he was nervous. The couple days before he filed for divorce, he was really nervous about filing for divorce. So I'm like, why were you nervous? Like scared? Did you think whatever your secret is? Do you think she was going to tell your secret or what? I don't know. She's been eerily quiet to me. Tina is never quiet. So my question is, why is Tina so quiet? Because she's never quiet. When Teddy first came out, he was doing all this. She had made some videos. She talked about how she shot up his car, just the whole 9 yards. So why is she so quiet all of a sudden? Lot of questions there.
A lot of questions.
I just don't get the vibe that Teddy gave. Do I get the vibe that he a hoe? Yeah. I don't get the gay vibe. I don't. Maybe I'm not looking right, but I don't get the gay vibe.
But you could tell that they knew that their late father was a cheater because they all get a cheater.
And that's the other part. Yeah, yes. The daddy cheated on the mama for years, and then everyone because Warren cheated on Erica. The young girl who just got married, she divorced because her husband cheated on her. So maybe it's something that when kids see stuff in the home, maybe they just
it's embedded.
Yeah, there you go.
And you think that's normal.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I think in the case of Warren and Erica, I think that was just a one-time thing. And they could.
Warren don't look. He can only get what he. I mean, I tried. Warren ain't no looker. I'm just gonna be honest.
You know, I got to meet them in person.
Warren ain't no looker.
Yeah, that's why you think. This how you know when TV makes you look tall. Because Warren's short. Warren's short and fat. Like.
Well, we know what the physical thing. Okay,
pink lips.
It wasn't the physical thing that attracted Erica, so it had to be something else.
Well, he must be really nice, and he must listen. Cause she was standing there, and I was sitting there, and I was looking like, what's the attraction? Me and her both said the same thing. I didn't see it. She all, beautiful, and you looking like, really,
But do we not see it all the time with, attractive people with unattractive spouses? I mean, we see it all the time.
What I always say, it's always one in the relationship that's fine. That's what I
mean, because if you look at Tina and Teddy, I mean, Teddy was the better looking one to me, in my opinion. Tina, no. Tina know. And on top of, you know what? Those ladies, they have had some bad reputation over the years. Like their behavior, like when they go to hotels, how they're like sometimes rude to the staff. You know, sometimes when their performances, sometimes they're rude. Because like remember we went to the concert to see them in concert. It's like they did like 4 or 5 songs, and then they walked off the stage, and we were just sitting like, is it over? They didn't say thank you for coming. You all have a great night. I don't recall any of that. Did you hear any of that?
No.
We all was sitting there like, are they coming back on stage?
I coming back, and then they turned the light on. That's how I told you, get out.
Right, exactly. So
and that concert was, I kid you not, 45 minutes. But even
I was gonna say 30. It was 45 minutes.
It was 45 minutes. but even when I was sitting there, like I said, I happened to just where me and a friend, we were at a location. I guess it also had like recording studio space. So me and her, we were just sitting there. We happened to turn around, and I'm like, "Oh, that's Erica Wood." And I looked, but they looked over, and then you could tell like they kind of have an air about themselves.
Like don't really approach me. Was that what it was?
Right, because we were sitting there, and they looked over, and you could tell he kind of waved security. And now me being me, I'm like, and you know, me being
I
me,
know because you're my child.
me being me, I'm like, you know, you're not that important. I'm just sitting here. I wouldn't come to say nothing to you. They kind of want about their business, but don't you just think of somebody sitting there. Me and my, we were just sitting there. We having to turn around like, oh, that's everyone. Didn't nobody get up?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I understand you know, you don't want to be bothered. I get that. But don't give me that look like, you know, you think somebody, man, please.
And see, that's how some people who are how celebrities.
And it wasn't even her. It wasn't even Erica. It was him.
It was Booger Bear.
Right. And I'm like, dude, the only reason anybody know you is because of who your wife is.
Oh God.
Because like she looked over, she waved and everything. You know, I wasn't gonna bother you because you know, famous people sometimes they don't like.
Some people don't like
you know,
right?
And how she looks, you know, she had the shades on. She really wasn't trying to be seen, so I wasn't gonna say nothing. But little boogaboo.
Boogaboo.
Well, and when he ran something, and I'm like,
oh my God. So there have been quite a few different reports about them, and sometimes their attitude that at least be a little suspect. But now let's see if Tina comes up. Tina has the options to come out to put Mary back together, or to write another book, or do another reality show.
That whole thing was stupid. I'm sorry. That whole, like, I understand you forgiving your husband, and what I really think happened, I think they was putting on a facade. They wanted to, because the kids were still young.
That could be.
And so I think they said we're gonna renew our vows and we're gonna make everything work until the kids get of a certain age. And so now, you know, the oldest girl is their oldest child is she's in college or what? She's in college. I think the other girl's about to be out of high school. And so now you just and then their son, one is 16 and one is 13. So I think now they figure like, okay, the kids are getting older, they can understand. Because when that all happened, the youngest one was like still a baby. Like just started to walk.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe that's
which would have been the best time to end the marriage. Because then the younger one, well, the 2 young ones, they would have grown up. This is how my parents are.
Right.
This is all I've known all my life. So now you're gonna take a 16-year-old, and they've been going for like 2 years, but a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, and now you're gonna listen. I can forgive you, but I can't forget. You cheat on me for 8 years. You cheat on me with 8 different women for just years. Every time I go out on the road, I'm working, making money.
Every time she's going on the road.
Right. Then you turn around and then couldn't you find somebody beside the baby nanny? The nanny? Or the friend?
And I know they did some of y'all house. Y'all can perpetrate like people. I know y'all did.
Oh no, I know they did. I mean, it was the nanny. You know they got down in the house. Cause how you gonna leave the kids to go do something? Yeah, they did it in a house. Probably in her bed the whole 9 yards. Yeah. So the fact,
boy, you like how I'm cut your thing off.
I'm gonna say to this comment. Brenda, respond to this comment for me.
What's that?
I think to a certain degree it was a marriage of convenience, just because she was trying to save me and didn't want to say, oh, I want to end a divorce. Maybe like her mother. But did her mom and daddy ever really divorce, or were they just separated for decades?
No, they divorced because daddy got remarried.
He got remarried, but he was a truck driver, right? And every time he was out on the road, he was cheating. If I remember the backstory, every time he was on the road, he was cheating, but to now the thing you're not supposed to blame your parents, but the mom they saw their mom being accepting the stuff that their dad did, and so as they were pretty much conditioned as girls as children to accept that kind of behavior. That's how I look at it.
I do her Judge Star. She said, "Stop being a doormat."
Tina was a huge doorman. Tina was a huge doorman.
And then this is what you said. That he was doing his cheat. Then you would keep her pregnant.
And it is true. That is true. And then poor Mitch. Every time Mitch tried to do that, his woman was always knocked up.
Yep.
They were always pregnant.
But they when the show started, they had to cancel the whole tour because poor Erica was like, what, 9 months pregnant or something, out there trying to talk about she gonna be a tour. So then they had to cancel the whole tour, had to pay a whole bunch of. That's probably why they have the reputation that they do have in the industry.
Is that they're not reliable?
Right, you cancel stuff. You know, then they got mad at Mitch. He not doing. What you want the man to do? He tried to do a tour. You got to go sit down for you.
And then Erica have her baby. Then turn around. Then the other one get pregnant again. But trust what I'm telling you. This is 2026. They're going to come out with something else. This is either going to be a new reality show or Tina's going to write a new book. Tina probably going to write some new music. Tina writes some new music. Yeah, she writes. But here's the thing. They said there was no prenup in play, but Poe, he ain't getting anything. So I think it had to be some kind of understanding that he wasn't going to ask her for anything. There's no spousal support. There's no child support. I guess he see his kids when they, like on breaks or whatever. His two young ones, and he's in another whole state. And so the question would be: is he wants to divorce now? Is because is there someone else? That's the question. And I'm going to answer that for me and say yes. There's someone else. Could it be male or female? I don't know. Dr. Friday, you there? He's still in the meeting. Mm-hmm. He's still in the meeting. Oh, okay. Girl, did you type that in up there?
I don't think I can type it. I'll type it back in.
Yeah, you can. You can go down there and do your comments right there. Right
that story is so horrible.
Who?
That man Louisiana that shot the kids and kids.
You know what? The problem is there's too many guns in America. Let's all be real.
And too many guns now.
And it's too accessible. They're supposed to have all the different kind of people being able to need to apply guns, do background checks, all stuff like that. That stuff is not working. It is not working.
But down there, and I like the murder capital, that
is in Louisiana.
Yeah, that's your ring.
And what is this? A white man who's trying to kill his family?
No, black.
Really?
Shot and killed. It was 8 kids. One was a cousin. 7 of them were his.
They're all in the same house.
I guess they were all. I guess the cousins over there playing, but age from 3 to 11. He killed, and then went on the run.
Well, did he kill himself?
No, police killed him.
Oh, okay. Well, then everybody got to stand trial.
Yeah, police killed him.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Not that I'm saying that's okay, but think about this. When you take a life of a child, especially
a 3-year-old.
A 3-year-old.
I'm thinking of my baby is 4, like a 3-year-old. They said 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 6, and 5.
And didn't understand what was happening. Like, why are we being shot? Why are you shooting me? And this is because Dr. Friday knows what's. But I gotta ask this question. Because it was brought up, and I'm not talking about the women, but it was brought up. What's the rage that apparently black men are going through at this moment? Because the white men used to be the family annihilators, where they would kill the whole families, So my question would be to this is: there's so much rage that seems to be surrounding black males at this particular time. What is that? And that's what I don't. I'm not trying to dignify talking about what Roland Martin, but what are the black men? What are you all so angry about that you want to take a gun and you want to kill someone? I need somebody to answer. I need a male that's black because to answer that question. And I'm not saying it's all black men, but I have to ask the question: what is going on in the mindset that you're murdering women? For what reason? You're angry with the black woman? I mean, what's the situation going on? What's the problem?
Okay, ask the question now.
I said there's seems to be so much rage surrounding black men today, where they're killing black women, they're killing children. Like the one man just killed all these black children in Louisiana. What? And then you killed the other two last week. They killed the other two women. So something is going on. Is it in the water? Is it in the soup? I don't know. What's the problem? What's the problem?
Why can't folks just be crazy?
Huh?
Why can't folks just be crazy?
Well, but the fact that it's to me, it's like women. It's just like black. Oh, just like black being like the last. Like, what's the problem? Is it the Donald Trump syndrome? What I mean, what is it?
This one look crazy.
Did he have some psych issues?
He looked crazy. They said several were shot in his sleep.
So you shot the kids in their sleep. Okay. Was he married to somebody?
Ready for the meals that will be served.
Who was he married to somebody?
You know, can I remind you, Elle, that women got a whole show that's been running for a long time called Snap. Nobody ever say what's wrong with them.
Wait, here, you want me to explain this whole
Wait,
situation?
okay, tell me. Wait, okay. Wait, I want to hear what Dr. Fight said. So, because he's saying something, I think he might want to elaborate. What did you say, Dr. Fight?
I said, let us not forget that women have a whole show dedicated to them, and it's called Snap.
You know what? I didn't forget Snap. But it's just the last week, and I'm just like, wow. What in the news again? I mean, what's the issue? It's
But if you want Snap Fatal Attraction, they do it on there too. It's not, and some of them they don't have rage. They just crazy. But they like it was one.
Well, white people kill for money. That be their whole thing.
No, but what wants to fatal attraction? They crazy like it was one man. He had him another woman. Ended up getting her pregnant while he was married. So he the one, and so she was stupid because then she go and announce that he was baby daddy, and the wife didn't know.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
So he wanted to keep it quiet, so he went and shot in the head.
When I talk about people like this, I'm saying, are you not able to cope with reality? That's about you go out and you do stuff.
Now let me help you understand what happened. So apparently he had him a wife and a girlfriend.
Oh, he had a wife and a girlfriend.
Yes.
The one that killed all the kids.
Yes.
Huh.
He had him a wife and a girlfriend, and they said he killed all the kids. And then they said two other women, and the two were also shot in the incident, but survived. They said the teen reportedly jumped off the roof of the residence and suffered multiple broken bones.
Uh-huh.
They said his name is Shamar, shot one of the adult victims before traveling to the residence where the children were killed. They said several victims were shot in their sleep, and he shot most of the kids in the head.
Wow.
They said one of the two women shot was his wife.
Uh-huh.
And they said the other woman is believed to be his girlfriend.
Okay, so my question would be: Did all of them live in the same house? Did he live in the house with the girlfriend, with the wife, and all the kids?
Well, I don't know, but they said he drove. He said he was over at one other place, and then he drove to where the kids were. So I don't know if he got all the kids by one woman, by the wife. I have no idea.
Wow. See, this is what I'm saying. See, the people go out and they do this stuff, and you create all these stresses and all these added children and all this other stuff. And then when life starts coming at you, like we're talking about money or raising the kids, you probably got women in your ear saying, "You need to help me with the kids. You need to pay this, pay that," and you can't take it. But did you think about all of that before you decide to make all them babies? AKA Nick Cannon, because he's crazy. He's over this crazy. Don't be surprised if we need to take up reports and find out, oh, Nick Cannon snapped and did X, Y, and Z, because he is most certainly one of those that could, because he done went out and made all these babies. You got money, but how you go when you're supporting how many households? 8. Mm-hmm. Well, you ain't supporting Mariah because she said keep your little money. I don't need your money. So you're not supporting Mariah, but all them other households. Don't be the least bit surprised if he turn around and do something stupid like that. So I was hearing reports about something that happened in New Orleans, but in Louisiana, I just assumed that they were people that they were Caucasian people. I didn't realize, and so again, I asked myself the question: what is it with all of the men of color now, black men, that's having these I don't want to say nervous breakdown. What are these? It's just like the stresses of life are making me do this and get rid of all of my stress. I mean, I'm not understanding.
But again, nobody told you to have all the
Nobody told you to have all the babies.
And that's the thing. And you have all the babies. Now you all understand. Then nobody tell you go have
and because right, and then you want the woman to leave you alone and not ask you to help pay child support, right. Not ask you to help financially to take care of your children. So you have an attitude, and now you're mad at the world. You see, people need to understand, and that goes. I'm gonna say this for men and women. You go out there, you make all these babies, and then you realize, okay, it's cute when you're pregnant. If you want to say it's cute, you want and the baby is cute and cuddly when they newborn, but they grow up. They're growing up and they need stuff. They need things. They only need not only do they need material things, but they need emotional support. They need love. They need guidance, and you can give them none of that. None of that. So you're adding more pressure on your life than required.
And let me just say this: I know somebody personally.
Who?
She has.
Oh.
Anyway, she has her brother. Her brother has. I think she's here number 10. Expecting baby number 10.
And what mother is number 5? Baby number 5, 6?
3 or something.
Okay, and let me just say,
because he got 7 with one woman.
7 with one woman. Oh, okay. Wait. Let me dissect all this. First of all, are you employed? What exactly are you employed doing?
He works.
Okay, but what's your job? That you take care of 7 kids and you own baby and now you got 7 with that woman over there. Now you got baby number 10 with somebody else because that ain't the wife. I have to blame the women at some point.
That's why I said
because it's your body. It's your body. Why would and you work, but you're not a millionaire. So if you're not a millionaire and we can hire a nanny, why she want to keep having babies by him? That's
the girl that she was talking about did say she crazy. I said, yeah, she crazy. She got 7 kids. She cuckoo.
She cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But again, like you said, why are you allowing him to continue to touch you and you not on birth control? He's not using a condom. What's the problem right here?
I'm telling you, they think that they're like, well, I want a big family. Yeah, but do y'all understand? Big family equals big money.
I was gonna say big family cause big money.
Right.
Cause big money. Cause look at them now they crazy. Let's go to the crazy. What's the Duggar clan?
Okay.
Oh my God, the whole Duggar clan.
First issue, y'all some pedophiles. That's the first issue. That's the first issue.
Pedophilia is real in that family.
Right. I don't know if the daddy touched y'all when y'all was younger. But you got the oldest boy, he up there touching on the sisters and stuff. Then you got the other brother, him and the wife. Cause I guess the wife been doing stuff too. Cause you weren't running touching a 9-year-old. But you have children. That's my issue. You know you've done this and you have children. Minor children.
But see, it's something wrong with the women. It's something wrong with women. Because you know what? If I found out
you touched the 9-year-old,
then you touched the 9-year-old, right?
And we got babies. Oh, bro.
Oh no, I'm throwing you out immediately. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. And I'm getting divorced immediately.
And they got like 4 minutes. No.
So is it just the boys in the family?
Yes,
in the Duggar clan?
Yeah. Because this is the second boy that has come out with the sexual.
What's the name? Billy Bob, what's the name?
So you got Josh, that's the oldest.
And Josh still in jail.
That's all I don't know.
Now how long was Josh gonna be in jail?
They said 12 years.
Well, hell, it ain't been 12 years yet.
It might have been, I don't know.
Yeah, because Josh been in jail a long time.
But yeah, Joseph, that's the new stuff.
Shh. Hush.
No, there was some in the sink.
Yeah. Josh might, Josh might be out of, but they didn't say he out of jail. They didn't say. They didn't say Josh got out of jail, so I'm not, so I don't really know. Listen, listen, look. Okay. Oh look. Well, good luck to all of them. The whole Duggar, the males. You know, I'm gonna say this. I said, males in general. I think you all need some major therapy. I mean, black, white, brown. You all need some major therapy because I don't know. It's something in the air. It, girl, it's something in the air. That's making the men crazy. That's how I look at it. It's something in the air. It's something in the air. Oh my God. Granny had her rant for the day. Now you all know okay. So when is the 24th? When is the 24th? Friday. Friday, I think. Saturday. So anyway, it is the world premiere or release of the film Michael. So it'll be released in theaters everywhere, if I'm not mistaken, right? On the 24th. And so here's stop. So the Jacksons were back in their hometown of Gary, Indiana, last Monday, and it was, you know what the thing was, and it was really great to have them around in town, just because they I don't think they were being pretentious. I mean, sure there was security around, but they were meeting and greeting and talking to people, and sharing their thoughts on being back in GI, and talking about just they needed to, because they needed that. And so, for Marlon, and for Marlon and Jackie and what you call it. So for all of them to come back, and also the Prince Michael. So they were all in town, and they gave interviews, and they talked about their brother, talked about their life, all of that. What is he doing? Talked about the whole thing about being back in Gary, Indiana, and I say, kudos to them. So I'm interested to see how this version of, because it's not titled The Jacksons, it's titled Michael. So I guess the story is being told from the perspective of Michael Jackson.
That's right.
Huh?
I can't live life if I don't go see this movie.
What you say?
Listen, I'm thinking about going to a matinee on Friday. Thinking about calling out of work and going to a matinee.
He's thinking about calling out of work on Friday and going to see the movie. He said, "I got to see it. I got to see it." It really is. So yeah. I gotta go. Because I remember the TV version.
I'm going to IMAX.
Yeah, we gotta go to IMAX because I want to see it. But here's the thing: it was good to see them in Gary, Indiana. It was good to see them at my alma mater. Yeah, it was good to see them there. As they said, pride at the side. That's how it was, pride at the side.
As long as we can just get access to the form.
So yeah. Dr. Spike?
Yep.
You can't go without the whole family.
Can't go where?
You can't go see the movie without the whole family.
Yes,
Can and will.
Wow. He said he can, he will. I guess he needs to be able to focus on the whole film. But I can't wait because I said I'm gonna sit down there in the front row, in the front, at the bottom. I'm gonna be in IMAX. We're gonna be in IMAX, and I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I want to see the whole thing. Because Neil Long playing Catherine Jackson. That's in the trailer. That was interesting. What's his name? Playing Joe Jackson. He looks eerily like Joe Jackson. Carmen Domingo. His makeup was like on point. He looked like Joe Jackson. Joe was a handful though. Now see that another talking about another woman. Catherine put up with a whole bunch of crap from Joe Jackson. Whole bunch of crap from Joe.
To pick up.
Joe beat him. But he didn't kill nobody.
All of it, and then they came
Joe
back
was a beater and a cheater.
and brought everyone back to the
That
center.
was Joe.
That seemed to work okay.
Well, man, they never said it, the story never said that Joe hit their mom. He beat their kid. And then again, what you really abuse back here when you just want your children to do right. And do things that you tell them how to do it.
That's the problem.
We had about 80
I ain't
kids
gonna abuse your children.
in multiple rounds, but it
I don't
seemed
think Joe beat them. I think Joe said if you want to do this, you all got to be perfect.
No, I'm just saying that's the issue now.
we can
They
get
don't
there.
have that now. They don't have discipline. No, they weren't right.
Yeah, that's true. They don't have discipline. Can you imagine a group of kids now trying to get the kids to stand in line? You know what? You know how hard it was when I was teaching in a drama club. Man, good God, trying to get them kids to follow steps. Right. So my way. They could have called me maybe Josephina, because you know what my way was. My way was go out there and your school is out. Go out there, run around the track, run around the building a couple of times, because you need to blow off some steam. I cannot instruct children who has energy that's been bottled up for hours, and then think I'm going to get you to come in the auditorium and do what I need you to do. No, I need you to go out there and run around. What I make y'all run around about 4 or 5 times?
Yep.
Right. So I didn't say. I don't think Joe abused his kids. I think Joe was strict and said, if you want to get out there, you're not gonna make me look bad. You got the Jackson name to live up to, so I'm gonna need you to get yourself in order. What he said, Marlon was one that was a horrible dancer. I guess he used to beat Marlon back on the legs to feet or something, because Marlon was always off step. You know what? Here's what I take on that. What's the best way to get your attention? I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna pop the crap out of your feet so you understand left, right, and when to be on the good foot. So I can't be mad at Joe for that. So it's called Michael, but you know what? It's told from the perspective of Michael. Like I said, Prince Michael went to see Prince Michael was a GI and went to meet the folks where his daddy come from, as well as where it all began. And was it Marlon or Jackie? Jackie said, you remember when he walked in the front door and he could see out to the back of the house. I mean, it is an itty bitty house. It is a small house, but it's humble beginnings. But I do have to emphasize when people want to put their narrative out there and say, oh, they grew up in the projects. They did not. They did not. So y'all can stop that line.
Pastor Patterson said he beat them to success.
Okay, if you want to put that, if you want to say that.
They were successful.
He beat them to success. Okay, I'm wrong. That one.
That's a new one. I heard that.
Right, he beat them to success. So I can't stop from for saying that, but okay. But again, kids don't have discipline. Joe instilled discipline in them. Mike, just look at it like this: Mike would not have been able to do what he did if Joe had not said he wanted perfection. If Joe did not demand perfection.
I don't know. I think Michael had always been the exception to the rule. I think he welcomed the perfection. I think there was something in him that wanted more than just being mediocrity. He wanted, and I think that was his demise. At the same point, he was such a perfectionist that he wanted to wake up when he wanted to wake up and wanted to sleep when he wanted to sleep, because he had a regimented life that he worked so much. And I think that wasn't Joe Jackson. I think that was just something innately in Michael.
Well, that might be true, but I still think Joe had a lot to do with that. I think Joe had something to do with that too. Joe was like perfection. I want my kids. This is as a parent. A parent always said, you are an extension of me. And so I don't want you out there looking crazy, looking foolish, because you are my children. So you must be perfect, or as close to it so no one knows that you're making a mistake. And I think now Marlon probably didn't take that to heart apparently. Michael took it to heart and said, okay, Joe taught us to do this, this, and this. So I'm going to remember that. So I still think Joe played a pivotal role in how Michael does things. I mean, I can say that because to me, because for me, I can hear my mom's voice always. When you're going to do something, you either do it right or don't do it at all. And I kind of live that to sometimes to you like, well, I might want to take a shortcut here and there, but I can't do it. And just saying. So was that Reverend Patterson, Dr. Patterson? Who said that?
Yeah, he said, I agree. Outside of him and Janet, the other siblings didn't hit the mark.
That's because by the time Janet was coming up, they was in California already. And so, but, well, I mean, Janet had a walk. Lord knows Randy don't have no work ethic. Lord knows Randy don't have a work ethic.
Don't you work at Bonds?
No, that's Marlon. Marlon work at Bonds.
Oh.
Marlon don't care what y'all say. I mean, Marlon said, I like Bonds. Marlon does not care. No, I think Randy was working for Janet.
Pastor Patterson asked a great question. How did Janet and Michael achieve greater success than the other siblings with the same upbringing?
That's a good question. Because that's better. Some people just lazy. So, I mean, it don't matter what you do. Some kids just lazy. You can yell at them and you can beat them. Some people just lazy. Because even now, Jermaine is not a great singer, but Jermaine works at being Jermaine. Let me just say that Jermaine works at being Jermaine.
Well, Jermaine think he done hit the jackpot because his son is playing Michael. So Jermaine gonna be. I said, well, y'all know my son playing Michael Jackson. Jermaine gonna make you want to slap it. Never mind.
Jermaine is like, I'm the man now. You know, my son.
Because Jermaine has always wanted to be Michael. So he got the closest thing, his son.
And you know what? We've all said that for years is that Jermaine always wanted to be Michael. You know, but Jermaine has his own little singing voice. What you gotta answer the question back. Answer my question back for me. Which one is it? What is it?
Well, that's I like this question on the screen, and I think the thing is, you can't give Joe the credit. You gotta give the credit to the work ethic of Janet and Michael.
How did Janet and Michael achieve success? The other siblings. I said because some of them just lazy. Some of them just lazy, Dr. Mike. I mean, before Tito died, he had his own level of success. Tito Jackson, he has only one. Okay, Jackie just thought because he was one of the older ones. Who older, Jackie or no? Jackie's the second oldest, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jackie the second oldest because Remy is the oldest, and then it's Jackie. And I think Jackie probably figured, well, Jackie, like, I did my part when I was younger. So Jackie might feel like I don't have to. And what I said, Tito had success in his own right. Janet had her own success. Michael had his. Well, the only one we're really talking about is Marlon. Marlon, oh my God, and don't forgive us her name. Latoya. Marlon, Latoya, and Randy. Those three. Now, in the 20s to 50s, she always wanted to be something special. What you trying to get? Latoya always wanted to be something special, but she had no talent except looking cute. Because she cannot sing. So, okay. Marlon, I think, could sing, but Marlon was just... They made him do music. I don't think he really, if he had a choice, I don't think that's something he would have chosen to do for himself. But because they were a part of the Jacksons, he just felt like that was something he had to do. I don't think it's something that he would have chosen to do. I don't. So I think you have to have a passion for it. And I don't think Marlon really had the passion for it. If they could have taught him probably to work behind the scenes, I think Marlon would have been more successful at that versus him standing in front and performing. I just don't think that that's something he wanted to do. But I ain't mad at Marlon. I ain't mad at you, Marlon. I ain't mad at you. But I think I can't say that. I think they all have a certain amount of talent. I think they do. I think Remi's actually a pretty decent singer, but is that something she wanted to do? Ruby said Ruby got married, moved out, and had her own kids, and went on and had home and did her own thing. But I think if she had not, I think if she hadn't gotten married, I think she probably would have been out there too. Brother, what is down there? Or the ball?
No.
Now you get to sit on the floor.
No. That is on the floor.
He beat them. Oh, he beat them to success. How did Jan and Michael achieve greater success? Yeah, let's look at this with the same upbringing. I just think today, it's some people want want the light, want that shine, and they gravitate to the industry, and some people just don't. That's it for me. But I think they all to a certain degree want that lifestyle. I think. Back to fight. Shh. Back to fight there.
Mama not sailing.
Okay, share. So I think they did good. I think Catherine and I think Joe going to go. I think they should be proud of their kids because, they made a difference in the world and how people see.
As it pertains to the Jackson 5, I give credit to Joe.
I do too.
As it pertains to Janet and Michael, I give credit to Janet and Michael. Because I think you can practice and become better and be a Pastor, I don't think any of them could sing outside of Michael and Janet. I think you can train somebody how to dance, sing. However, there's another level of talent to start. We got a lot of good people who just can sing, who can dance, those things.
There is something when people say that it's an it factor. There is something to that when they say, "Oh, that you just know that they have it." And when you're in the industry, you can see certain people, and you can yeah, they got it.
Right.
They got it. So there is a such thing called the it factor. If people don't know that, it is. And
I completely agree. And I just think that Janet and Michael had it. Listen, if you have 7 children, 1 out of 7 or 2 out of 7 ain't bad.
That's what I said. That was it. Yeah, ain't bad.
You know what I mean? Michael and Janet, for that family, has really been a godsend for them to be able to amass the kind of success that they have been able to have. And hey, listen, Mike was just different. He had the folk loved Michael Jackson. To the point where people, I've never seen it in American music history. It hasn't been done before Mike, and it hasn't been done since Mike. Like when Michael Jackson walked on stage, people passed out. And carried them out of his concerts. Like they were so starstruck in awe of his aura and who he was as an artist. Like Mike was so big, he couldn't even travel nowhere. Like Mike can show up to a mall and they would have to shut it down because there would be so many people who would be trying to find. Like it was the kind of, I don't know of an artist today that has that kind of attraction to a thing.
And the thing is too is that when it's like his talent just transcends generations because kids now, Michael Jackson's been gone for a while. They never got to see Mike perform, today, but they'll look at old videos or old films or whatever of Michael Jackson, and they love him and they try to emulate some of the moves and stuff that he made back then. Because I speak now because the grandbaby guy, he tried to do the moonwalk. I said, "Where did you learn how to do the moonwalk? What is this?" So he tries to do the moonwalk. Never seen Michael Jackson, but he tried to dance like him.
Here's the thing, and I had this conversation with my dad. So my dad is a Prince fan. He's not not Michael Jackson, he's Prince, right? So here's the thing, and I think Prince was a great artist also. I'm not taking anything away from Prince, but however, I was a Michael Jackson person. You know what I'm saying? I had the red jacket, the white glove, you know what I'm saying? The curl that just didn't quite curl because we were poor. I had it all, you know what I'm saying? I thought I was Mike. I could moonwalk, had the white socks on, you know what I'm saying?
Not the curl that just didn't curl all the way.
We need to bring activated back anyway. But no, so I think that when you define greatness are, in my opinion, in any genre, any sport, greatness is, in my opinion, predicated based off of a person's ability to change the rules. Like how it once was before you, when you came, the rules change. Like Tiger Woods, regardless of all his personal endeavors, will probably be the greatest golfer of all time at the end. Because watch this, the Masters changed the course to try to stop Tiger Woods. Like his lead was so large that they changed the course in the middle of the tournament. That's greatness. That's greatness. Al, are you typing? Is that you, L Media, typing in the chat?
I like what you said. You said change the rules.
Yes,
that's interesting to me.
And, okay, so another one. Let's use Bill Russell. Bill Russell in basketball, the rules were changed regarding they added 3 seconds to the game. Like a defender could not stay in the lane, or an offensive player rather could not stay in the lane for 3 seconds. They had to move in and out of the lane because Bill Russell was such a dominant force inside the paint. He would just run down the court, get in the middle of the paint, they throw him the ball, he turn around and score. They did that every single time down the court, and he was successful. So in order to try to stop Bill Russell, they had to make him a mobile player by keeping him in and out of the paint. So they established a 3-second rule. They changed the rules in order to try to slow down a dominant player. Same as with Michael Jordan. They added hand checking to the game of basketball.
They added what? Game check.
Hand checking.
Hand checking.
Right. So you can then put your hand on a player at that point and try to, stop them from getting to the basket. Hand checking was a thing to try to stop Michael Jordan. Rules are changed in order to try to stop dominant players. They come up with ideas and things in order to try. And Michael Jackson changed the game of music. I mean, look at his music videos.
Yeah.
I mean, they were movies. They weren't just, videos of artists just standing on a car singing a hook, you know what I mean? Just sitting around the couch, just with a whole bunch of people around you and just singing your song. No, they were actual movies. They started out with lines and you had wardrobe and you playback. Like they were movies. These videos went on for 7-8 minutes.
Yeah, because like Thriller, Thriller was seriously not a video.
He created MTV videos. Exactly.
He did. Yep, he did. Yep.
He made music videos what videos end up becoming. I mean, obviously they're obsolete now, but he was so dominant in the industry from when it came to his concerts. He was one of the first ones that wasn't doing like amphitheater, or wasn't doing stadiums anymore. He was doing amphitheaters because he could fit more people out in a field than he could inside of a building. He sold out like lawns, amphitheaters that could seat, 40, 50,000 people could get in this one amphitheater, and it sold out. Like he did things. Michael Jackson was such a larger than life superstar that the only other person who came close to was Prince and James Brown before him.
I mean, but
That's what Pastor Patterson said in the comments section.
when you think about what was it? To remember the time video, who could get that many celebrities in that video? When you think about what was it, Eddie Murphy and Iman
And Chris Tucker?
No, remember the time.
Magic Johnson, all of them, in the video.
And think about just his star power at the Super Bowl. The make for 30 minutes he said nothing at the Super Bowl. He just stood there.
And so
They scream. I'm like,
but you have to ask yourself, when a person has that kind of I guess if you want to say adoration, or what does that do to the psyche? When you're like, I mean,
that was more than adoration. Them people fought out.
I mean, right? I'm saying, what does that do? You're looking at all thousands of people around you. You got people they crying, Michael, they calling your name and they crying your name. What does that do for you as a human being? What? I mean, that's got to mess with your head a little bit. I mean that would too. Like, you crying, you falling out. You've been waiting in line for hours for a ticket. What does that say? What does that do to the human psyche? So I get why Michael, when his kids were born, he kind of put them, covered them up and kept them, because he was worried about, maybe what could happen to his children. Even when he was younger, and they had the Jackson 5, the cartoon or whatever. He can remember them just being out and young girls just chasing them down. I mean, so he loved it, but I think he was fearful of it as well. I think to a certain degree. You agree?
Yeah, I mean, Mike was. I mean, I'm sorry, it was something special to me. That's why I got to see this movie. He worked with
the family to go see it. He said I got to sit there, so he got to sit there by himself and concentrate on it, every aspect of the movie.
I ain't got time to be going with folk who gonna be asking.
First of all, look, Dr.
Don't
Mike
know
trying to
what's
avoid
going
the
on.
trail.
Don't have a foundation of my life. I ain't got time for that. I'm buying my ticket. I'm calling nothing from work. I ain't going in on Friday.
Okay, well, you already told me he gonna be he going to the matinee.
That's right. I had to preach Friday night for the Charlotte District Conference, and I got to pick up my son and take him to get his hair cut. Got a haircut appointment at 4:00. So he said, and I'm speaking consistently about longevity. MC Hammer was almost destined to have the same impact in the 90s. There will never be another MJ. I agree, Pastor Patterson.
Did he say MC Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said MC Hammer was almost destined to have the same impact in the 90s. And I agree.
Really?
I agree. If it wasn't for MC Hammer's financial troubles, he could have. Hammer was huge, especially, dancing, and everybody was doing his dance moves. He had it. He had too many financial troubles. He was paying for too much.
He was trying to take care of the whole his whole neighborhood, the whole neighborhood where he came from. Wow, that's something. Okay, Pastor Patterson, that was a very insightful, because I would have never thought MC Hammer. Hammer. I mean, I guess you could have. Right, the parachute pants, all of that. Yeah. Yeah. But again, you said poor financing, poor financial handling, money handling, all that stuff.
It was horrible at best, and I think that when we look at artists, there's been no artist that can entertain. I think watching Coachella with Beyonce was probably the closest entertaining show I've seen in a long time.
You watched Coachella?
Yeah, it was on. I mean, very entertaining. She had, and I think she was very intentional, using young HBCU talent, putting them on stage, the drum line to the dancers, and allowing them to share their brilliance. I think it made her look more talented than what she was because she put talent around her for that show, and it was phenomenal. I mean, Janet Jackson. Have you seen the Velvet Rope Tour? Entertainment.
Listen, I don't dispute anything you said. I do agree. We said talking about Beyonce for Coachella. She always puts on a performance of a show because she has to, because she don't have any vocals. So we over
Well, I mean,
but
Mary
but
J.
but,
Blige
if
learned
you
something.
keep in my intention, that's cool. I mean, if I'm paying some money, you better put something up there that's going to make me feel like that, like it's worth my money. Now, the fact that her tickets cost are ridiculous, I would never pay that anyway. I
First
would
of
never
all,
pay $500, $600 for Beyonce. I
first of
would.
all, them are not her ticket prices. Those are resale prices. They're not retail prices.
Retail resale. If they over $200, I'm not buying them. I'm not paying for it. And you
I
pushing it
know
for me.
people who pay $50 to get into the Beyonce concert.
Okay, then I might can roll. I might can roll with that.
That
I'm
was
not rolling with
retail.
no.
You got to get the tickets when they come out. Like the Chris Brown tickets and Usher tickets come out at the end of this week for the Charlotte show. And every person in North and South Carolina, probably Georgia and Tennessee and Virginia, gonna be on there trying to buy them tickets.
Now,
And if I can get my hands on 4 of them, I'm gonna resell them for $700-$800 a seat.
Dr. Fight, no, you're not. Don't do
Wait,
that.
wait, I'm about to buy a whole row and try to resell. I'm gonna wait till
Oh,
the 2
Dr.
days
Fight,
before the
no.
He said because he know women gonna buy them tickets.
Right, that Dr. Fight, no, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna buy them tickets. You hear me? And I'm gonna resell them a couple of days before the show because some little girl who thinks she gonna get on stage with Usher and Chris Brown gonna spend $700 for that seat, and I'm gonna sell them out. I'm about to make a killing off of poor-minded people.
Oh, you know what? That was quite a bit there. It's just not right. That's just not right.
Whatever. Right from my pocket.
At least he acknowledged it. That's all I can. At least he acknowledged it. Okay, it's just a lot in there.
Right, wrong, and different. I'm making money.
I am not.
It ain't nothing illegal. Ain't nothing illegal about what I'm doing.
I didn't say it was illegal. I'm talking the moral side of that. The moral side of that.
What's morally wrong with it?
For me, okay. I cannot. I couldn't do that. I might can settle for maybe like $300. But yeah. So look, he blocked me out. I might settle for like $300, but I couldn't justify charging somebody $800 for a $50 ticket. I can't justify it in my mind.
Okay.
I can't
and will. Let me get my hands on some of them tickets when they go on sale on Thursday. Why would I tell you?
That concert is gonna be off the chart. That's a good show.
They are at Soldier Field, and I'm going.
How much is it gonna be at Soldier Field?
I don't care.
That's a lot of hip shaking, grinding.
Hey,
that's a whole lot.
And here's the thing: Usher has a thing. I guess it's part of his show where he feeds you a cherry.
You know what, freak?
Whatever.
Freak.
I don't answer to nobody. I don't care.
Chris Brown out here breaking up marriages, kissing married women on stage.
Okay, now in that case, Chris Brown was only returning. She put her tongue down his throat first.
Ooh, yikes. I don't care who you are. I don't care what
these hoes ain't loyal. I think that's what he said in one of his songs. He proving it on the stage.
Yep, he got a song. He ain't loyal.
Look, I don't care who you are. I don't know where your mouth been, where your tongue been. I'm not shoving my tongue. It ain't none of that going. Nowhere. None of that going anywhere.
Look, the cherry thing, that's cool if you do it. Now, Chris.
Well, how's he feeding you the cherry? Is he got about the stem?
He got about the stem, and he just.
Oh, I was gonna say because first of all, his wife wouldn't go for that. His wife would not go for that.
More importantly, Usher got herpes. I ain't fooling with
Yeah.
No.
He hadn't had an outbreak in years.
That
I don't
that's
get.
totally beside the point.
I don't give a crap. They could be dormant for the rest of your life. You ain't
That's-
touching nowhere
that's-
around me.
That's completely beside the point. Yeah.
No. The
Yeah.
fact
Yeah,
that I
he
know
ain't
you
had an
can
outbreak in years. He healthy.
I don't care.
That's nasty. That's the fact. That's nasty.
And to that still think that woman lying talking about Usher gave her herpes. Girl, Usher wouldn't touch you.
Well, there y'all go. Oh, okay, yeah, you two go get into y'all sports. Come on, let's get into the sports because y'all too off the chain.
What did we do? Dr. Fights.
He
Your
must-
New York Giants, how you feeling over there?
Hey, the future is looking bright, baby. The future is looking bright. Sexy Dexy didn't want to be with us. He wanted to take his talents elsewhere. So we ended up getting the number 10th pick for his departure. I love it.
But okay, but here's the thing. Now you know y'all fleeced the Bengals because the man only had a half a sack. He didn't even have a full sack last year.
Hey, that's a Bengal problem. That ain't the Giants. We got the number 5 pick and the number 10 pick in Thursday night's draft. We are reshaping that defense. The offense don't need anything. They just need to stay healthy. Maybe we need to figure out a way to shore up that defense, not offensive right side of the offensive line. But you know, I wanna give Harbaugh a chance to coach this line as it's young. If they can stay healthy, they got they proved that when they were healthy, they can move the ball up and down the field. So, you know, they're going to trade one of the picks. That's what Pastor Patterson just said in the chat. They're going to trade one. I doubt it. We got too many holes in the defense. We need a safety. We need a corner. We need to refill that middle of the defensive line where Dexter Lawrence was at. And so I don't foresee us trading. We got too many needs in this draft. And with such high picks, unless we're going to get somebody who can instantly prove that they can fill those holes and be successful, I think draft it, coach it up, and get yourself established for the future. That's the way to build this franchise and team moving forward. Let's stop trying.
I thought you was gonna be upset about that. She said, I know he upset about it.
Upset about what?
The trade.
Yeah, somebody who don't want to be there. First of all, they tried to sign the man last year. He didn't want to take the deal. They wanted to give him what, $20 million a year. He didn't want to take it. He wanted $30 million a year. Okay,
and he still didn't get it because the Bengals only gave him 28.
Right. Somebody stupid enough to give you $30 million a year, let them get it. We're gonna get the number 10 pick from there and then only have to pay that number 10 pick, what, $2-3 million a year? I'll take that deal any day.
They saved some money then. They saved money.
Pay $28 million a year for a player who wasn't even sacking nobody.
I said he had half a sack. He didn't even get a full sack by
Are
himself.
we talking about Danielle?
No, that's
no. He can't stay healthy. That's why folk gonna keep paying him millions of dollars, and he ain't even gonna make it a whole season.
He done got more millions from the Indianapolis Colts. But yeah. I get, Dr. Fight needed a win because he definitely didn't get it from his Hornets the other night. Good Lord.
I'm very happy with my Hornets. Now, granted, we didn't get off the bus against Magic, but neither did the Detroit Pistons. Okay, they lost to the Magic too, and they the number 1 seed. So I don't feel that bad anymore. I was hurt to lose by 30. I really was.
To lose by 30. Like that. That's really something to be proud of. You lost by 30.
I was hurt, but then when I saw the Pistons lose by 11, I didn't feel that bad.
Look, Magic came to play because the Magic, they got embarrassed a game against the Celtics. Then they turned around. They lost to Philly, who got just mollywopped by the good Lord. But everybody said the Pistons have a chance to get got because they don't have another scorer besides Cade Cunningham. Seriously,
Cade Cunningham. And they got to play better defense. They can't allow the Magic to get to the hole as much as they did. And plus that Suggs guy shot. I mean, he started the game off and scored all of their points, like the first 8-9 points of the game by himself. So, you know, they got some adjustments to make, and I think they need to play harder coming out. But hey, what can I say? Roy McIlroy won his second Masters.
Back to back.
Back to back. He couldn't win a Masters to save his life, but now he done won 2 in a row.
Black one.
No, white guy.
He's
the first one since Tiger Woods to win back to back Masters.
Oh, Tiger Woods. Okay.
You got that going on. You got the old man series going on.
What the heck is that?
Lakers versus the Rockets.
Oh God. I need the Lakers to go home. I used to love you back then. I need you to go home.
Well, that ain't gonna happen because
go home.
Because KD got an old man injury because he bumped knees with somebody.
Oh my
now
God.
He can't play.
And LeBron with his 41-year-old legs. Boy, go home.
You see why I said old man series?
Good God.
Hey, somebody rumored that this is it for LeBron.
It should have been it at least 3 seasons ago.
Well, they said that LeBron doesn't want a farewell tour. He doesn't want to be one of those players that go to every city and state and they do this tribute to him and all this other stuff. He don't want that. So they're saying that, you know, this is probably going to be his last hoorah.
Okay, now what that mean? So
that mean he done. He retired.
I mean, he's gonna retire regardless of win, lose, or draw. He's gonna retire at the end of the season.
And what's the son doing? All that people about Bronny. What Bronny doing? He done the G League, J League.
No, Bronny is in the playoffs with his daddy.
Right, he playing because
they brought him up because Reeves is hurt. And,
Luka hurt. Now that's what I had to ask Dr. Fight. Dr. Fight, how do you feel that Cade Cunningham and Luka are eligible for postseason awards?
Well, so I agree with the Cade Cunningham situation. I mean, he missed 11 games, and you got to have 65 games in order to qualify. And I think he played in like 63 or something like that.
Yes, yeah.
So he wasn't too many games off. I give him that.
LeBron.
And so I give him that. Luka, I don't know his situation. I know he got consideration. Still don't think he's gonna get anything though. I mean, it doesn't matter if he's considered or not. I don't think he'll get anything. I do also agree with the denial of Anthony Edwards. I think some of those games he sat out, he was not hurt. I just think he was getting rest and he was trying to finagle the system. And
Ant-Man.
Oh, Street Clothes.
No, Ant-Man, not Anthony Davis.
Oh,
she went to Charles Barkley round.
Street Clothes.
Lord, I mean, well, he seemed to be in Street Clothes a lot too, though. To be honest, Ant-Man. Yeah, he seemed to be in Street Clothes off a lot too.
But that's why they so denied his. But well, in one award has already been decided. So Victor
Wembanyama, first unanimous
defensive player of the year.
But who?
Wemby, the tall.
Wemby, San Antonio Spurs.
Right, the real tall guy.
Which I really am interested to see how they do against Oklahoma City. I think they're gonna. I think that's a course that's on its way.
They might take out OKC because Shea like to go in the middle. What you gonna do when that he's 7'4"? He gonna go wham.
Pastor Patterson said that LeBron James, if he gets an expansion team, he'll be done. He wants to be an owner of a team.
What's an expansion team?
Because they're exploring. Because they're exploring a team to put in Vegas for the NBA, and then they're going to put another team back in Seattle, which they should have never left Seattle.
Well, that is true. I can't really see a team in Las Vegas, but Seattle definitely.
They have WNBA team in Las Vegas.
Yes, I don't care. I don't equate basketball with Las Vegas. I just don't. Seattle, yes, but otherwise no.
Why not Vegas?
I don't know. It just don't sit well with me. It just don't.
I didn't think so at first in regards to sports, period. But since they sent the Rams there, what is it, the Las Vegas Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, it seems to be working for the NFL.
Well, I still can't really get to the Las Vegas Raiders either, because
Now, I know Oakland is not happy
at all.
Why?
Cause all they had to do was remodel their daggone stadium, and they might have stayed in Oakland.
Oh, the Raiders?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oakland, first of all, Oakland has always been known.
Everybody leaves because the A's are trying to leave.
They've been there forever. They ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
But the Raiders were there forever too.
Right.
Just win, baby, win. Oakland has always been known as a rough city, but what brought its semblance of people is that football was always there. Baseball, the Oakland A's haven't really ever been that great of a success. They've always paled in comparison to other California teams. And so when you look at Oakland in comparison to the Dodgers, in comparison to the San Francisco
49ers.
No, they're not the 49ers. I'm talking about the baseball teams.
Oh, the San Francisco Giants.
The Giants. Yeah. When you begin to look at the other California baseball teams, they've had success. And the
Padres ain't much better.
God knows.
Padres has made the playoffs though.
Okay.
Well, back in the day when I was still in there, they won the World Series when they had Tony Gwynn.
And that was the last time they was relevant until now.
Exactly. Oh my God.
But the same is true with the Giants though. The Giants haven't been that relevant since Dusty Baker and Barry Bonds' time.
Oh yes, there is.
Oh, okay. Well,
Pastor Patterson is right. There's nothing in Oakland anymore but abandoned stadiums.
Wow.
It is. Because the Raiders are in Las Vegas. I think the Oakland A's are moving. Is it Vegas? And then you got like the Vegas Golden Knights for hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, the Oakland A's may do good in Las Vegas. Baseball, they may do well in Las Vegas. But they're gonna be the Las Vegas. What are they gonna be? What?
The Vegas A's, I guess.
They just won over the Dodgers. Okay, that don't mean much. The Dodgers always do that.
What?
I guess the Dodgers lost to the A's, the Oakland A's.
Oh, the Dodgers lost the game. Oh, aren't they going for a three-peat this year?
Yes.
Oh, they're going for three-peat.
I doubt if they get it.
Yeah, because my Giants looking good. They healthy. That's why. I mean, my Braves looking good. They healthy.
They ain't going nowhere. Keep dreaming on that one. Keep praying for that one.
I will keep dreaming.
You keep praying for that because they're going to need much prayer. You keep on.
They've been injured.
I know about the Braves. Exactly. You get a much prayer.
Okay, the Braves have won, I think, a World Series.
When?
Was it recent?
No, it was not recent.
Okay, who's the guy that went to the Dodgers that was with the Giants that won the World Series?
Oh, you talking about Freddie Freeman? That's
right. He was with the Braves first.
Yeah, and they won, they won with him. Yeah.
Right. That was what 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that was no longer ago.
I'm just gonna.
That was like what 20.
Just keep praying. I'm gonna tell you, keep praying. Yeah. Keep a prayer going.
2021.
They won 2020. But no, the Braves should get slapped over. Y'all should have paid Freddie Freeman. Y'all stupid.
Oh, they let him go.
Yeah, he played for the Dodgers.
Oh,
and he wanted to stay in Atlanta, but they went.
Yeah, but Atlanta has never played them max dollars like the Yankees and the Dodgers. We've always done it.
Well, the Dodgers pay everybody now because I think they'll soon change because they gonna probably get a salary cap because they have no salary cap.
Who was the Asian guy that they bought? He didn't pay him. Who got his money? The Dodgers.
Ohtani.
Oh,
Shohei Ohtani.
Okay.
And here's the great part. He deferred, I think, $700 million
For what reason?
because he didn't want to pay California taxes.
Okay, well, yeah, yeah, okay. Because he probably would end up with $7 million, but okay. I know about yeah.
The man signed with a $700 million deal.
Yeah.
Look,
He might end up with 70 million. I miss
Look,
maybe 70 million.
look,
That's 700 million.
Look, I'm gonna have to get Reverend to swing a baseball bat.
Yeah, let's play baseball, baby. Not basketball, no football, baseball. Because baseball, you can be old, fat, and still play.
Let's bring in Patrick Mahomes' 10-year deal that was restructured back in February.
Oh damn, he's still playing.
Well, this is Pastor Patterson's team that we're talking about, here.
I don't like your team, Pastor Patterson. I'm just saying I don't like them, and I don't like Mahomes.
Jeez,
I'm sorry. I'm the hospital, but I don't like that boy.
Do you not like the boy, or you don't like his
wife?
I don't like the boy. I don't like his wife. And I don't like his the boy's mama. So I don't like none of them.
He signed a 10-year,
$450 million deal.
All the gifts.
He's still on praying for you.
Thank you, Pastor. I need much prayer. I appreciate that. I'm not even mad at you. Not even mad at you. There you go.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just saw Papa. He said, "Wait, we're gonna put this on the story."
It's okay, Pastor Patterson. You go ahead. I don't like that boy.
Oh man.
I don't like that boy. I don't like his wife. I don't like the mom. I don't like none of them.
Well,
and now he got a $400 million deal. And guess who's gonna get half of that when she leaves? Because she gonna leave.
So he had the deal was worth more than that. I thought it was worth like 500 million or something like that.
$450 million. He didn't restructure this. I mean,
$450 million.
That's you. And that's so cute.
I know.
Yeah, they restructured the deal to be able to allow the salary cap hit to be less to create salary cap space.
Yeah.
Didn't he get hurt at the last year?
Yeah, he tore his ACL.
Oh, he back now. He gonna be back this season.
No.
Maybe.
Okay, well good. Well good. That means we'll have to look forward to them going to the Super Bowl this year. Either.
Or he gonna be out for a while because he tore that and what?
He might not be back till about the 7th or 8th game of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well good. I ain't gotta hear that name for a while. I ain't gonna hear that name. I'm tired of
that. Said greatness brings haters.
Oh, okay. Well, show me greatness first. Well, then we can talk about that. He ain't great.
They did win here.
He all right. He all right. He all right. I have seen better, but he all right.
You very hostile.
Because I don't like that LeBreed. I'm gonna be. I don't.
Oh Jesus.
I don't.
I mean, you gotta consider they won 3 Super Bowls in the last 6 years.
And the time they went to the third time, I said I think that they cheated. They went to that last Super Bowl. They cheated. The ref cheated for them to get to that third Super Bowl. That's how I feel.
Well, if okay, it's gonna be a whole lot of issues if they don't get the referee signed to a new CBA or whatever they got to say.
Ref squad on strike.
Yeah, if that happens, we're gonna have the same crap some football seasons ago where they had the worst replacement refs ever. How do you call a Hail Mary? Somebody was it Rogers that threw the Hail Mary? Anyway, it was called the failed Mary because not one person on that team caught that ball and they called it a touchdown. And after that, the regular refs was back the following week because look here.
Well, maybe they when they got the backups, they retrained them so that they're better prepared.
They better do something. Oh wait, here's the
question. Pastor asked you, did you feel that way about Tom Brady?
Did I like Tom Brady?
Tom Brady won 7 Super Bowls.
I mean, he was all right. He was all right. I don't think they blew him up as much as they do this Mahomes boy. That's my thing. Maybe they did, and I wasn't paying the close attention. But it's just the whole thing about that whole.
No, they didn't. I mean, because Tom Brady, but they didn't blow up Tom Brady half the year.
As much as Mahomes, boy, exactly.
And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Kansas City, and I can't stand this play.
First of all, Tom Brady, 7 Super Bowls. I think each one of them came with some mess.
So cheating. Oh no, that I'll give you.
You had Deflategate, Spygate,
Spygate.
Tempergate. You had the destruction of evidence in 2015 during the Deflategate investigation.
Ball.
Yeah. I will say that probably the one Super Bowl that he may have genuinely won is when he went to Tampa Bay.
What Super Bowl was that? 3, 4?
That was the 7th.
Oh, 7. Oh. Wow, you think he cheated all the other ones? Now maybe with the deflated football, maybe that one was an issue. Maybe that could have been an issue.
Deflategate, Spygate, it was all something.
I ain't never heard of Spygate. I ain't heard.
Think about it this way: the one time they did not win, they went what 16-0, and that was a Super Bowl they lost.
And who they lost to?
His football Giants.
Oh God, not the Giants.
Matter of fact, the 2 Super Bowls that Eli Manning got was against the same team. Anybody know what that team was? The New England Patriots.
That's why they said
Eli Manning said that's his. Never mind.
Because everybody keeps debating, is Eli Manning a Hall of Famer? Probably not, but he's gonna get in because he's part of history. Think about it. They had all those T-shirts made talking about New England Patriots undefeated 17-0. Yeah, they were 16-1. Okay. So he was part of history. So he gonna get in the Hall of Fame.
Matter of fact, Tom Brady has a 0-2 record against Eli Manning in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
0-2.
He cannot beat Eli Manning in the Super Bowl.
No.
That's interesting.
Honestly, if you go back and watch those Super Bowls, he looked awful.
Who Brady did?
Awful.
Well, to be fair, so did Eli. He just had a couple of good plays more than Tom Brady. He had the miracle catch from David Tyree on the helmet, and it was a Hail Mary. If you look at Eli when he threw the ball, his eyes were closed. He was just throwing it on a wish and a prayer.
Yeah,
Wow.
he was. If you got he like this, he like.
Like, please somebody catch that ball. Okay.
And the guy caught he caught it and he rolled over it and it landed on his head like this.
Wow.
Like that's how
And
he kept
the rest is history. I mean, the other one was Plaxico Burress's fade throw that he caught in the end zone.
Yeah.
And so when you look at them games, Eli didn't have like the greatest games. He just had a couple of more miracle plays than Tom did, and he was able to win. So, and that's coming from a Giants fan, but I'm also not a delusional fan like half of the other NFL fans.
Yes, you are, because you think the Giants gonna do something this year. Yes, you are.
Oh, listen, we ain't coming in last place. I bet you that.
No.
1 or 2, we gonna be up there. We gonna put some pressure.
Remember you said that because I'm gonna remember you said this. So when
they might be pretty.
so
decent.
I don't know what they did with them.
We
Remember you
coming
said that.
along pretty good.
This is 420.
This is the smokers' holiday.
Yes, it is.
I thought so. I said, oh yeah, this is a wee holiday.
Happy
Oh no, Vic, she ain't a Cowboys fan. She a Rams fan, I believe.
Who?
He said, "Are you a Cowboys fan?" Nobody could be as that delusional as a Cowboys
You're gonna
fan.
make me say some words that I don't want to say to you, but negatory, no,
No, ain't nobody here is a Cowboys fan.
no.
I promise those fans, they live 30 years in the past because they every year.
They said the same crap every year.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Do they
Well,
put something in their drinking in their bottles every year? Nobody.
Cowboy fans are the only
I'm
ones.
almost feeling bad. I'm almost feeling what you call it.
She's
You
insulted.
insulted me. Yeah,
Cowboy fans are the only people I know can go to the same store for 30 years and not get what they looking for and still keep going back.
I don't get
you
it.
might have a point.
I know some Cowboy fans, and they like, man, we gonna hit this draft, and then we going to the Super Bowl. I'm like, y'all ain't been to the Super Bowl since I was 2.
First of all,
you were born then because I don't remember
Cowboy
the
fans
Last
ain't
95,
been
about 3 or 4, but 3 years.
to the
No,
Bears look good
I like
last year.
my Rams, my LA Rams. I like them.
Thank you. The Bears did look good last year.
And when the Bears don't work my nerves, I can get behind them. But the Bears is just like, don't get too happy because they gonna always screw you over every single time.
Hey, look.
So I can't really. I'm gonna let
Look. Let me help you with the Bears. Nobody, when I tell you, nobody expected the Bears to win the NFC North.
They didn't either. They didn't either. That's what.
Because I was shocked, and that was year 1. It's not even really put together the way it needs to be. And we won 11 games. Now, granted, we lost DJ Moore. It's okay. We appreciate you. We still got, but nobody. Do you know what? Do you know what we were expecting for the Bears? We were fine as long as the Bears won all their home games. That's what we want.
Such expectations, huh?
Look, you come off of 5-12. If you go 8-8, fine. The Bears shocked everybody.
And don't get your
what's the expectation for the Cleveland Browns?
Don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up right now.
Oh no, I am very. I said the Bears ain't gonna win nothing.
No, don't get your hopes up.
Look, I can respect Ben Johnson because Ben Johnson didn't fall into nothing. Ben Johnson said we are starting over. It was a nice story last year, but we are starting over.
Yeah, yes. And so what he's saying is that don't expect too much. He telling you his own way. Don't expect much because okay.
No,
I'm just saying.
The mere fact we beat the Green Bay Packers twice, we won the NFC North. Nobody expected that.
So don't expect anything great this season. I'm just telling y'all, don't expect it. You're going to have to wait another 10 years. Don't expect it now. I'm just telling you.
You know the plays you see, them really nice plays. You like, that's a Bears quarterback?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No.
Every time the host is around, said, "Mom, we won another game." I saw games. I said the third one. I said, "Girl, don't get happy." I said that be my whole phrase the whole season. Don't get happy.
That's okay. By the end of the season, she was watching.
I was like, "Oh, the Bears haven't been to the Super Bowl since the Super Bowl shuffle 1985.
They went in 2006.
Oh, okay. Well, they didn't win the Super Bowl. I said won a Super Bowl.
Do y'all think that the Browns, the Cleveland Browns, should day one, first game of the season, start Shador Sanders or Deshaun Watson?
I'm gonna let y'all have them, but I think you should start Shador. But that's just me.
Not all that money there with Deshaun Watson. Who?
We said Deshaun got to get out there and make his money. He got to pay for all of it.
He had a 100% guaranteed contract, so it doesn't matter if he's benched or not.
Right.
But I say start Shador. I say give him the playing time because he's hungry. He wanted. He hungry.
He is hungry. But first, they got to get the boy an offensive line and some receivers, or he gonna get killed. But then you have to wonder too: is that defense gonna take a step back because the defensive coordinator left? Because y'all would give him the head coaching position.
Good food for thought. That's like, what you think? Which one should they start?
So here's the thing. So I agree. Coordinators make a difference. Players got to play the game. Now, rumor had it is that the Cleveland Browns were the front runners for Dexter Lawrence in the trade. However, the Giants rejected their proposal because they wanted the first round pick and not the second round pick for Dexter Lawrence. And so that was too high of a price for the Cleveland Browns to pay. because at the end of the day, the Cleveland Browns has the number 6 pick.
Oh, so the Giants, they would went back to back.
Right. They would have got the number 5 pick and the number 6 pick. And the Browns wasn't willing to give up their first round pick in order to get Dexter Lawrence.
Wow.
So that's when Cincinnati swooped in and said, "We'll give you the number 10 pick," and that's how that ended up playing out.
Yeah. Well then, Dr. Fight now, the Houston Texans, Will Anderson Jr. He signed. What was it?
That's such a corny name.
Well,
Houston, Texas.
Well, anyway, he signed. I believe it's a 3-year, $150 million deal. $134 million guaranteed. He is now the highest non-quarterback player in the league. Dr. Fight, what do you think on that one?
Did she say non-quarterback? What the hell is that?
He's making all that money. He's the highest paid non-quarterback player because he's not a quarterback. Most of the time, quarterback make that much money.
Oh, excuse me. I was just asking. I don't know what you mean.
He's a non-QB. He's a defensive end.
Oh, tell me something. Okay, tell me. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's gonna average $50 million a year.
Yeah.
$134 million is guaranteed, and he has a no trade clause.
Oh, wow. Oh, so they can't trade him?
Not without his permission.
Wow. That was a good deal.
Now, here's the problem that I have with this deal. His original deal, I believe, was a 3-year. He was a number 3 overall pick. He had a 4-year, $35.2 million rookie contract. That was in 2023. So, 3 years into that deal, this would have been the last year into that deal. He signs an extension. 3 years, $150 million.
I looked at that and I almost fainted. I was like, huh? That's because Jackson Smith was the highest paid, and now gee.
I need to pick up a football. I need to go back out there and do this stuff. Yeah, I take 30. I take 20 million. Yeah.
Look, you could be like Dexter Lawrence, get you a quick year deal.
Who are you talking? I can get a half a sack. I promise you I could.
That's why I said, I'm like, he converted a half a sack into $28 million.
Yeah. So, but it's been fun. I gotta run.
We'll see you later. Look, I'm gonna have to teach you how to play football or something. So you can go get signed.
Baseball. That's where all the money at.
That's what I said right here.
All right, Brady.
All right, see you later. Say see you later.
Peace and hair grease.
Okay. Say peace out. Peace out.
You guys have been watching something to talk about.
Or something about mine.
Elle had to take off, but I am
Like
girl
a bus,
Bree.
like when it goes up and
You
it
see,
goes.
y'all see my little friend right here? This is my baby boy. Say hi.
Hi.
Say, we'll see y'all. We'll see you next week. Because I don't think we have anybody next tomorrow. So we will see you all next week. Have a great rest of the week.
Great rest. And we talk to you.
Enjoy yourself. And see y'all later.
And don't talk to us. Bye.